Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of The Gaming Shelf. I'm really excited about this, and I'm glad that you came and are checking out the video. Now, I know some of the big stories of the week have been the VGAs and a lot of reveals and stuff like that, so I don't really want to talk about it. I'm sure you've seen all the footage, you've seen all the reveals, you know all the new games that are coming out. And I really also don't want to talk about the whole Angry Joe Jeff Keighley thing. There's so much buzz surrounding that, and I don't want to add fuel to the fire. So if you've got something to say, you know where to say it. But anyway, I just want to get started with my first story of the week. So, Keiji Inafune looks like he's starting a new company. For those of you who don't know, Keiji Inafune was the creator of Mega Man and a long-time employee at Capcom. He was responsible for creating games like Onimusha, Dead Rising, and obviously the whole Mega Man series. But earlier in the month, he left Capcom to try other things. Now, I feel bad because I felt like his creativity was being bogged down just creating sequel after sequel for all these franchises he started. And he probably has a lot of great ideas, but the Capcom doesn't want to make any new IPs. So I think with this new company, he's going to be making a lot of new IPs. He's got some cool stuff definitely will be coming out. So apparently there was a journalist in Tokyo this week that was swapping cards with Keiji Inafune, and on the card it said Concept on it, which is leading a lot of people to believe that's going to be his new company name. Now, there's no games announced yet. He has nothing in the works that I am aware of, or anybody else is aware of for that matter. But I'm definitely looking forward to whatever he comes out with in the future, because Mega Man is definitely one of my favorite franchises, and whatever he's going to be putting out, I'm sure is going to be great. The next story is Square-Enix's iPad and iPhone lineup. Now, I know the iPhone and the iPad has been a buzzing market recently. There's been a lot of cool new games like Angry Birds, Cut the Rope, so I think Square-Enix is trying to get a little bit of the action of that. So the two games they announced recently they're trying to port to the iPad and the iPhone are Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light and Final Fantasy Tactics. Now, I can see how the Guardian of Light would work. It's kind of a top-down shooter. You don't need a whole lot of buttons, maybe just a D-pad and a shoot button. But I don't really see how they're going to put this on this. In Final Fantasy Tactics, there's a lot of controls in the game. You've got the R and the L buttons that rotate the camera vertically and horizontally. You've got, obviously, the triangle, square, all those buttons. So I think the screen's just going to be filled with all these touch buttons, and it's going to be really clunky, and I just have a feeling it's going to be really hard to control. But you know, this is definitely one of my favorite games of all time, and it's been ported to the PSP. And hey, if putting it on the iPhone and the iPad is another way to spread the word about this great game, then so be it. I'm looking forward to see how it plays. Alright, and one last story I want to share with you guys is Chrono Cross, the legendary PS1 RPG, is making its way to the PlayStation Network. So apparently Square-Enix's Twitter page has reached 20,000 followers, and they asked their fans what games they would like to be ported to the PS1 Classics library. And apparently the top 3 games were Chrono Cross, Dragon Warrior 7, and Legend of Mana. I just have one question. What took so long? This is like one of the greatest games on the PlayStation 1, and it's taken so long to port it to the PlayStation 1 Classics library. I mean, I know you've got your Final Fantasies and whatnot, but this definitely deserved a port much earlier than it is right now. Now, I know a lot of people kind of have mixed feelings about this game because it wasn't quite the direct sequel to Chrono Trigger they were expecting, but as a standalone game, it's fantastic, great soundtrack, great gameplay, everything about it is just fantastic. So I think it's a great opportunity for new gamers to check out this game if they've never played it before, and also to be able to put it on your PSP and bring it on the go. So that's something that gamers should definitely keep their eye out for. And hopefully Square-Enix and some of these other companies can put more games out. I'm looking at you, Xenogears. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today for this episode of The Gaming Shelf. Let me know what you think, if you like the format, if you like the stories, if there's anything else that you have an opinion about. Also, again, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and check out my Blistered Thumbs page. I got a couple cool new articles that I put out this week. One with the brand new trailer from Third Birthday, which is the third Parasite Eve game, which is hitting Japan next week and spring in America next year. So that's definitely going to be a game you don't want to pass up, and a trailer. It's got some really cool gameplay footage that you don't want to pass up either. And for tomorrow, I've got a cool unboxing collection video. So if you're into that kind of stuff, if you like collecting, or if you just want to check it out, it's cool. It's going to be a little bit longer, but it should be fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time on The Gaming Shelf.